Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. My name is Brandon Hathaway, and I'm the preacher at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. And I want to thank you for joining me today as we open up the Bible and study the Word of God. Today we are in Matthew 28. And I'm going to start in verse 11 and work our way through verse 15. Here reading says, "Now while they were on their way, some of the guard came into the city and reported to the chief priest all that had happened. When they had assembled with the elders and consulted together, they gave a large sum of money to the soldiers and said, 'You are to say, his disciples came by night and stole him away while we were asleep. And if this should come to the governor's ears, we will win him over and keep you out of trouble.' And they took the money and did as they had been instructed. And this story was widely spread among the Jews and is to this day." And so as we take time to look at these verses, again here, Jesus resurrected as he said he would. And the first instinct was to spread the lie, right? To spread the rumor that disciples had come in and stole him away. And they're like, "We'll pay you. We'll vouch for you. We'll stand up for you so you don't get in trouble with the governor." And so as this takes place, though, you have to sit back and think about what they're admitting to. They're admitting that the soldiers somehow were tricked or was not paying attention on duty or were overrun by disciples of the Lord that were not soldiers, were fishermen and a tax collector, and so as you take time to think about that, that they're willingly admitting or lying, and it doesn't go along to help them in their case as soldiers, right? But they did this one to save their sakes, and they gained a little extra money in their pocket, and it just goes to show people will do one for money, two to stay out of trouble, and so they come to this point that they're willing to lie, right? They're lying to stop the teachings of Christ, lying to keep it from taking place, and trying to keep people from believing. That's why they killed him, and then he resurrects as he said he would, and then they try to cover it up, and so it's much like today, right? Nothing has changed. That men will do anything to tell their own side of the story, and even if that side is a lie. So, anyways, I want to thank you for joining me. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Tomorrow we are finishing up Matthew today, so tomorrow we will enter into the book of Romans. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to do Romans, then Luke, then Acts, and then Psalms. I think that's the order. I just looked at it a few minutes ago. And I believe, if I haven't mistaken that. So tomorrow we'll start into the book of Romans. And so thank you for joining me. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Lord's willing. Talk to you later.